Hi, Pierre. We're here at the Continuous Delivery conference in Stockholm 2017, and you are giving a talk about monitoring and visibility.
That's right.
Can you give us a quick rundown? What is the key takeaways from your speak?
Well, the key takeaway is that without monitoring and without visibility, we don't actually have any knowledge of what's happening in a system that's actually running inside the production environment. And that's my pet peeve at the moment, of basically trying to teach teams and trying to make them understand and make them realize the value of seeing what's happening, not just when they're developing it, but after they actually deploy something and release something into production. That's something, sorry.
Yeah, so this is something that people need to acquire, or
it's
they're not doing it naturally?
It is something that maybe people start knowing once they're doing it, and they start realizing, whoa, how did we ever do without this? But for a long time, and I know, like I had a background as a developer, where releasing something into production tended to be the end game. It was like, oh, that's released, I'm done. Actually, I think this is completely the opposite. Before we get to production, we're just playing around. So when stuff gets to production, that's where it actually hits the reality in the real world. When it's out there, do we know how it is performing? Do we know what the limits are? Do we know if there's something wrong? Can we pinpoint what affected that change? So there's a lot of the value being spent on instrumenting code, monitoring, alerting, which is something that's not actually part of a core product, but it's actually part of a core system. Exactly. In my opinion, we spend a long time developing, adding tests, but do we think about how we can operate that later? And I suppose the DevOps movement really moved the attention to visibility, observability. It's very trendy at the moment, but that's also because now developers tend to have to operate the system again. When that was thrown over the wall, then it wasn't necessarily a concern, but you're not going to be the one woken up at night. You don't really care how easy it is to understand the system. So
did you personally take that travel? You said that you have a developer background, but what you're talking about here is very much in the opsy field of it all. So, tasting on the word DevOps, right?
Yeah.
You're a true DevOps, right? You come from Devs, now you're in Ops, and it's all united, or what?
I hope hopefully it is like this. But I started as a developer. I basically in product delivery teams, and I led some teams. And I'm now more in the SRE side, so managing SRE in Poppulo in Ireland, where it's a lot, it's a small enough engineering team of 50 people, but so the SRE role is very much of a coaching thing, because obviously we don't have enough people to just do all of that. So it's about enabling people to understand reliability, monitoring, and actually what our system's doing in production, because that's the reality of the business. So, and that's both on the operational side and the developer side as well.
Cool, thank you. Your enthusiasm is radiant. It's good to hear that. Okay, thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
Thank you.